golly, is Top Gun back in the scene with vigor. Top Gun 2. But that got me watching Top Gun 1. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a perfect reaction video. There's so many business lessons here. You, my friend, are watching TRE. It's The Real Entrepreneur. I invite you to hit that subscribe button and push the notification bell, or maybe it's the reverse, and make sure you get that done before we get started. And with that, let's get started. Here we go.
You had a hell of a first day.
Hell of a first day.
The hard deck for this hop was 10,000 feet. You knew it, you broke it. You followed Commander Heatherly below after he lost sight of you and called no joy.
He's laying out the rules here to Maverick.
Sir.
Goose.
I had Commander Heatherly in my sights. He saw me move in for the kill. He then proceeded below the hard deck. We weren't below 10,000 for more than a few seconds. I had the shot. There was no danger, so I took it.
You took it. And broke a major rule of engagement.
So there's Maverick breaking the rules right from the get-go. He goes below the 10,000-foot hard deck just for a few seconds, and he gets the shot. You know, this is interesting. So there's rules of an industry. There's certain expectations to play by because they're simply the rules. But you may be able to break the rules to win. In fact, I had a contest or a awards ceremony. It was really around rule breakers. We call it the Rule Breaker Awards, and recognize businesses that challenge the industry norms. So the question I have for you is this: are there hard, forced rules of engagement? This is what you must comply with, or are there loosely held industry standards and you can bust through them? Maverick's at fault here. He's lucky not to get removed from the military over this incident because he broke a hard, fast rule. But in your industry, evaluate the hard, fast rules. I would adhere to them, but evaluate the industry norms. And man, I would bust those wide open. That's where your opportunity is. All right, let's go on to another scene here with Mav and Goose.
Maverick, it's not your flying.
Was that Iceman?
It's your attitude. The enemy's dangerous. But right now, you're worse than the enemy. You're dangerous and foolish. You may not like the guys flying with you. They may not like you. Well, whose side are you on?
Interesting. So Iceman lays out there to Maverick that he's dangerous because of his unpredictability. And there's truth to that. If you're too loose of a cannon, if you let your ego get hold of you too much, you become dangerous to the people that are depending on you. Like I says, you may not like us, but we're on the same team. This is true in your industry, in your business. You're not going to be best friends with everybody, but if your emotions around competition and beating them kind of trumps the output you're trying to achieve for your company or what you're trying to do in your industry, if ego gets in the way and it becomes this competition, you actually may hurt the progress you're trying to make in your business. What is the overarching goal for your corporation? Align around that and put ego aside. Maybe you're not going to be the Top Gun. Maybe you're going to be the runner-up. But that's the best way to be of service, by being the wingman. I remember all these terms because, that's what the movie's about. About being, you might be the wingman, and that may be the best way to be of service. All right, let's go on to the next scene here.
What's on your mind?
My options, sir.
Simple. First, you've acquired enough points to show up tomorrow and graduate with your Top Gun class. Or you can quit. There'd be no disgrace. That spin was hell. It would have shook me up.
So you think I should quit?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, so that's a really interesting scene too, that he's facing this decision: do I quit or do I rise to the challenge? And this is often a pinnacle moment of every movie where the hero is like, do I stay or do I go? Do I quit or do I forge forward? You're going to face these same decisions, and it's not necessarily clear cut. The lion heart wants to say, just keep pushing, dig deeper, go further. But sometimes it's appropriate to quit. If you see no path forward that will be of service. If you see that continuing a certain path will not bring results, if the data points to it, that if you keep doing something, it's not going to be of service, it's going to hurt your company, you're not going to make more revenue, it's just going to go cold, well, then quitting is the best decision to make. Not proceeding is a powerful decision on something that's not working. But if you simply see that it's ego that's in the way, that if you can recover, if you had a blip in the radar, if you just need to approach something in a new way, if sales are down for the month, but they haven't been for the year, and if you just approach it a new way, it can go back up, that may be the time to dig deeper. So put value into both considerations. Quitting is not losing. Quitting can be the best decision you make for the best interest of yourself and your business, or staying with it. Look at the data. I hope Maverick looks at the data. I know what scene's coming next, so I'm sure he looked at the data. I think he stayed.
Maverick, move! There's a MiG undertail! There's a MiG undertail!
We've got a problem here. We've only got one missile left.
Approaching 110 miles, sir.
God damn it. I got him! He's right on us! He's between our tails! Shit!
It's unbelievable that they feel these flies. This is an aside, as they're doing this battle scene here.
What are you doing?
There were some birds in our backyards, and they fly the same way, spinning, looping, turning. Reminds me of how some birds fly when they're in a corner.
This is it, Maverick!
I'm gonna hit the brakes. He'll fly right by.
Shit, he's gonna get a lock on us!
Now! I got a good lock. Firing. Woo! Splash form!
Wow, that's an amazing scene. And what that points to is sometimes it's almost counter to what I was saying before, but sometimes the data isn't everything. There's a certain point where the best move is to do something that is unpredictable, something that really is within your instinct. But the only way to get there is through tremendous amounts of experience. It was in one of Malcolm Gladwell's books. I can't remember which one. I think it was Blink. When we talk about an artifact that all the data pointed to, this was the real McCoy, that it was an original piece from centuries and centuries ago. But an expert noticed something was almost too perfect about it. It was too perfectly decrepit, if that even makes sense, and identified it as a fake. It was that instinct. But that only came through tons of experience. That's what Maverick has here. He waits for the data to say that you're in a position of no return, that they can shoot you down because they're locked in. And that second, he knows that's when you hit the brakes on the plane or the equivalent. He was able to flip it. But if you remember the prior scene, he does the exact same thing when he's practicing and rehearsing. So it was something that came over through skill and practice and experience. So in your business, trust that data. But if you have the experience, especially repeated experience and intimate knowledge, that you have a little technique, that a little a little instinct can serve, that's when you exploit that to your advantage. All right, those are the insights I gleaned from Top Gun, the original. And is it the best, or is the new Top Gun the best? I don't know. You tell me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some insights for your business. And here's what I invite you to do. Hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and I'll get more reviews to you. And also, if you have any questions for me, go to my website. It's MikeMichalowicz.com/question. You can go to that, and you can post any questions you have, or give me a suggestion for a video I should review. Until we meet again, my friend, Iceman, Maverick, may the force be with you.
Roger, and I'll clean them and fry them.
That's a total conflation of the wrong movies.
Jeez, I cracked myself up.
You're welcome.